Alright, you guys, it is King of the Root back with another video. Let me try, because I'm sitting in the car, let me try to get some of this glare out of here. We're going to do some cards and pull them on Michael Eugene Archer, aka D'Angelo Brown. I believe he died today, October 14th, from a secret battle, as it seems, of pancreatic cancer. I believe both my grandfathers died, my great-grandfathers died from pancreatic cancer. And I believe it is one of the worst. You guys had to see that. I wish I could have showed it to you. The song that just came off, you guys, when I turned the car back on, was fucking D'Angelo. Tell me that's not a synchronicity. But the song that just went off. 51 years ago. It was D'Angelo, bruh. Bruh, it gets no better than that. You may have heard it in the background. It was D'Angelo playing and he cut off. Tell me that's not a synchronicity. Like D'Angelo came. Bruh. Anyway, excuse my attire, excuse the hair, excuse everything, but that's besides the point. This got a brand new deck of the Rider-Waite because all mine, and you can see they're already blurry, barely have even blessed them, you guys, barely. Let me clear some of these drinks. I don't really have a spot, but I'm going to pull some cards because I know we got to get in there. Because I already know the motherfucking conspiracy theorists, as they call us, but we're really not that because it be all truth. You see how blurred they are already? Okay, yeah, it's still trying to focus. Nigga, one of my friends had the nerve to tell me, it's just trying to focus. Okay, I was like, it's trying to focus. So everything I put in the camera is trying to focus. No, baby, that's the spirit. But, anywho, so, there's no way. So, Angie Stone died the 1st of March, you guys, right? And now D'Angelo, so he had to have known something. Like, regardless if he had pancreatic cancer or not, and he was battling it secretly. Because we know, allegedly, that the higher-ups can do things. They can feed you things. They can do witchcraft and feed you things. They can give you cancer. There are certain frequencies they can put inside your body and hit you in your body, aka the gang stalking people. People who are targeted individuals know what I'm talking about. There's all sorts of stuff they can do to you with this technology that can give you all sorts of cancers and take you out. Bernie Mac, allegedly. But let's see what is going on with D'Angelo. Michael Eugene Archer, I had to remember. And he's from Richmond, Virginia. I grew up most of my time in Virginia, even though I'm from Louisiana, baby. But, let's see. So, let's see what's going on. I guess we'll just do a general reading around his death. So, D'Angelo, the singer, what is the energy surrounding your death and his pancreatic cancer? So, Michael Eugene Archer. I'm trying to remember his, shit. I can't remember the year. I know it's February 11th. My sister was born that same day, and you died October 14th, 2025. So, I guess today. Probably sometime in the early morning. So Michael Eugene Archer, known as D'Angelo, like, come on now, it gets no different. And I already knew, once we saw Diane Keaton, and I think it's funny, too, that both their names, they're, on the main stage, the names they use, because that might not be her real name, start with D. Diane and D'Angelo. So let's see, if the next one, because they come in threes in Hollywood, is another D, then we know what's up. But we know what's up. So, Michael Eugene Archer, a.k.a. D'Angelo, born February 11th. You died. And the number for today came out to one of those Illuminati numbers, allegedly. Not allegedly, to 6. When you look at pancreatic cancer, you got, I don't remember which cipher was for which, if it was the Greek or whatever, but one was 298. I believe one was, I don't remember, the numbers didn't look like what I thought they would look like, but we had 298. And something else, I think one was 71, and his birthday comes out to a 7, and you do his birthday and his death date, the numbers that they come out to, that they reduce down to, you get 13. And I want to say that Angie Stone's numbers came out to a 13 too, which is that 4. But this is the year of 11, you guys. If you don't know, there's a lot of 11s. Alright, so Michael Eugene Archer. And I just got this deck, so it may not be as warmed up as it needs to be. But let's see what we got. So we had this card flip over. We have the 5 of Swords come out. 5 of Swords came out. So, Michael Eugene Archer. Alright, let me stop talking, you guys. We're 4 minutes in. Michael Eugene Archer. D'Angelo. What is the energy surrounding your death? What is the energy surrounding your death? Is it sacrifice? Was this divine, as I call it? Like, this was written in your story. It was going to happen regardless. And that's what you're going to die from anyway. Shit, maybe, he sacrificed Angie Stone, and she said, and came back and took his ass right back. Because you'd be surprised. Michael Eugene Archer, D'Angelo. Michael Eugene Archer, D'Angelo. Michael Eugene Archer. Let's see. Michael Eugene Archer. Michael Eugene Archer. Let's make sure they're really good and shuffle it. Alright, we're going to pull you guys. Michael Eugene Archer. See, they're not there yet because they're not slipping into my hands like a Alright, Michael Eugene Archer. D'Angelo. Alright, let's see what we get, you guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First card, the Magician. And that's not... That doesn't seem like... Because most of them are magicians in Hollywood. So this could either be saying that he's a magician, or it's already letting us know that there's some magic involved in this death. The Magician card, though, are letting us know he's a high priest. And this could be the card that represents baby, it gets no better than this. Okay, we know Hollywood, because it's another psychic who uses this card, the Hierophant, and this card to represent Hollywood, as she calls it. You guys know, if you know, you know. I use this card as well. When I'm looking for something from Hollywood, I always look for the Devil card. The first two cards are the Magician, and we have the Devil card as the second card. Alright, so we know some bullshit's going on, and we know this is a sacrifice. So his number got called. And it makes me wonder, just like with the Whitney Houston situation, because I do believe, and I think a lot of people believe, that Whitney Houston would still be here had she given up Bobbi Kristina. Because we saw Bobbi Kristina, it looked like they were trying to sacrifice her at first, and Whitney Houston kept saying no. And because she said no, they said fuck you, and they took Whitney Houston out. And they came back and got the original sacrifice, which was Bobbi Kristina. Which I also think they didn't want her to have any, I don't think they wanted her to be above or be the one who was foreseeing what happened with her estate either. Bobbi Kristina. Because I do believe some of her family had something to do with it. Pat Houston. Or is Pat Houston? Which one is the... Okay, yeah, Pat Houston. Anyway... Yeah, I think that's what happened, and it may have been what happened with Angie Stone, too. They wanted D'Angelo Brown, since they're really connected, and she said no, so they came and got Angie Stone, and we're going to put the other stuff with UMG and the record label, because she still may have been able to make it out of this stuff. I believe there's a connection. But second card is the Devil, you guys. It gets no better than this. We know something's up. Baby, it gets no better than this. So we have the Hierophant, the higher-ups. Come on now. The energy surrounding his death. This is a sacrifice, straight up, you guys. Or his number was called. It's a sacrifice. Allegedly. There's no way. A magician, the magic card, someone who knows what they're doing. So this cancer most likely was placed inside of him, and they probably sped up his death as well. 3 cards in, and we already have 3 of the most powerful cards when you're talking about the elites in Hollywood already come out. 3 cards in. The Strength card, though, the Strength card. So it looks like the person or whoever was sending this magic was strong. They had strength. Strong motherfuckers. Strong. Strong. The 3 of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That triangle. You have to look at everything. Another psychic is starting to show me that, too, because I look at everything. But look at everything, because sometimes you look for certain cards, and maybe you're overlooking things. So right now, I'm hearing Spirit say, we had 3 very strong individuals come together and has something to do with this. The Lovers. I'm telling you guys, this has something to do with Angie Stone. The Lovers, this definitely is giving me this has something to do with Angie Stone's death. Or Angie Stone and him and her, whatever they were doing back in the day. This definitely has something to do with that. I believe, like I said, that either he was supposed to sacrifice her or she's supposed to sacrifice him. And things didn't go right, and they came back and got that ass. And took Angie Stone out. And look at this. 4 Swords. I may be about to get interrupted. Mother's about to get in the car. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, you guys. Look, okay. So we know something was up. We know something is up. Because this card right here represents somebody who knows the battle is coming. But they've got all of their shields set up. And they're laying and they're waiting. And they're in a good spot. They're like, come on, motherfucker. If you want to hit me, my shit's already set up. So D'Angelo was laying and waiting. Laying and waiting. High Priestess. Was he killed? Because this represents knowledge. Hidden knowledge. Was he killed because he knew, allegedly? Was he taken out because he knew something about Angie Stone? He knew stuff about other things? He knew something. Justice. See, justice. Was he going to try to help get justice for his child's mother, Angie Stone's death? Justice. Justice in what? What was he battling? What was going on with D'Angelo? Because I don't know much about him. I was never really a big fan of Neo Soul. I'm not going to lie. Like, Musical Soul Child resonates with me more now, but growing up, I could not stand when my mama played him. And I still really don't care for him as much, but Neo Soul was not my shit. I'm sorry, I'm not going to lie. I just don't. And Neo Soul has a little bit of a lower frequency. That's why it's Neo Soul. Look more into it. It's kind of like a gothic R&B. Look at this. We have justice. See what I'm saying? What was he trying to get justice for? Because then we had people sending out their shots. Trying to attack. So attack was sent. What was he trying to get justice for? Because we have attack coming right after. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. When we talk about them swords can be very violent, you guys. Especially when we talk about the King of Swords. Some violence, some ass beating, some domestic violence. Let's put one more. And then we're going to number 2. The World. Ace of Swords, the World. World card. Judgment. See, I believe this is talking about Angie Stone. I believe it's the judgment that came after her death. Look at this. Judgment for something. And then, like I said, that battle. That battle. One more card, you guys. Then the Star. Trying to clean that grime off him. He's trying to clean something off him. One more. And the Ace of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Ace of Pentacles. And something was offered up. Opportunity. Opportunities came. That's the bottom card. See? But the bottom card, knowing shit and trying to get away with it. Trying to get away with it. Trying to get away with it, you guys. Yeah, this is the sneaky motherfucker. Somebody was trying to get away with something, Mom. But this be part 1, because I'm great. The card's about to move. This be part 1 on D'Angelo's death and the energy surrounding his death. So far, it don't look good. This for sure was a sacrifice. You see the first 3 cards? I showed you. The first 3 cards, I'm momming the card right now. The first 3 cards that came out for D'Angelo's death was this. The Magic card. The first 3 cards, Mom. The Magic card, the Devil card, and the Higher-Ups. The Higher-Ups represents Hollywood and higher-up elite people. Yeah, the elite. So this man was killed. And Magic was involved. That man was killed. The first 3 cards that came out, he was killed. So part 1, you guys, this is King of the Root back with another video. We'll come back with part 2. It don't look good. It looks like he was hit with that good old craft. That witchcraft. Even if that's not how they gave him the disorder or the disease, it looks like at the very ending, the disease, that's what got him taken out. And it looks like D'Angelo knew some information about something too, and that may have played a part in him getting taken out. But it looks like D'Angelo was laying and waiting for something too. But it looks like he was back and forth in what he was doing. And it looks like he may have been battling, maybe he had something going on with his record label. But he was trying to get justice for something too. Well, that's what I believe. See, my mother thinks he was trying to get justice for Angie Stone too. But that was after the fact. Like, nigga, where were you at all them other years? All of you, because Angie Stone did so much for everybody. Everybody. You guys, she was the first one, the first rap group, the first rap female ever. A lot of people don't know that Angie Stone and her, whatever the group was called, they were the first 3. So anyway, part 1, D'Angelo's death, the energy surrounding it, King of the Root, aka the Cursed Prophet. We'll come back with part 2, and it don't look good, but rest in peace to D'Angelo, Michael Eugene Archer, right here from Virginia, where we're from. That's like an hour and a half away, and I'll be back soon.